What was your relationship with 80s music growing up?
Start first if you want.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice to see you guys. Again, thank you for having us. Love that. Love that. I think true to all of us, it was definitely a soundtrack time to our lives. So, growing up, moving through the ranks, learning how to go to work, learning how to deal with life, all of that, friends, relationships, all that good stuff. I think the radio was probably everybody's best friend. If you had a bad day, somebody else did too, because you hit the button and there it was. So I think growing up 80s was definitely the place. I think it's a highlight in my life. And true to form, it brought us full circle. We get to relive these feelings, these emotions in the same manner in which we were when we were there. So I'm very, very thankful to have this.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of any show. Anytime somebody comes up to us and says that, anytime somebody comes up to us and says, well, wow, you guys, outstanding job tonight. And then they'll say like, yeah, you brought back so many memories. Listen, I'm hearing songs I haven't heard in 20 years. And it's just made me think about when I first heard this song, the first time I ever heard this song. And that's special. I like that. That to me is the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, and there's a lot of regular tribute bands to specific bands, but you guys cover a whole generation basically. How
1980 to 1989.
Exactly. How do you plan like your playlist, the different styles of music you play? Or it's going to be tough to you playing something different every time, or
we try, and the fun. I love this actually. Some people think like it would be like locking horns, but it's not. I have a different style and taste for 80s music than say Lisa. Lisa is more of a club and an R&B. She likes that's her rhythm, but she can do it all. But that's just a preference. And me, I've always liked the British new wave synth stuff, like the Flock of Seagulls stuff. I like that stuff. And we kind of bridge together. And then the rest of the guys in the band have different likes. That's really where it comes from. You like a certain song and like, I can see us doing this. But you also have to think strategically too. You have to look at a song. You can't just play for yourself, say, because I like this song. It might be the fourth cut off an album that nobody else is going to know. So you can't do that. You got to play what people know, because that's what's going to bring you back.